Beep, 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 dee, 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 dee. Hello, 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 hello everybody, but there's only me here. Yeah. Have I got everything ready? Where's my drink? Hello to 2 viewers. How are you? Hello, Laura. Hello, Anna. I hope you are well. I've got a sore hand today. I've sanded this and finished it all. I'll show you some pictures of it tomorrow. Actually, I'll take some pictures of it afterwards and then I'll send them to you. What are we doing today? Well, Laura, we are doing boho beads. You've already asked me that question. No, I'm only joking. I am only joking. We are doing mixed media boho beads today, and yeah, well, that's what we're doing today. So I'm quite looking forward to dabbling in and... Oh, well done, well done. Doing your garage. That's cool. Oh, so I'm a bit sore. Oh, my hand's a bit swollen. But it's fine. We'll carry on. We will carry on. We will do this. I don't know why I'm like, yeah. I'll just see if anybody else comes in. I think we've got 5 people in at the minute. So hello, welcome. Hello, Isabel. How are you? Oh, thank you very much, Laura. These I got from AliExpress. And I use them as templates for doing my polymer clay earrings. So I have got some pink ones somewhere. But I thought I'd wear them today. I have got a little bit of green in my t-shirt, so I thought I would. You all right? Hello? That was weird. That was really weird. Anybody there? Is there anybody there? Oh well. Right, so today we are going to be doing boho beads, mixed media. So basically you can use yes, very ghostly. You can use basically anything you want. Now I'm going to be using paper as my core, but there are quite a few different things that you can use instead of. So if you've ever been to any of the fast food chains, now they're obviously not doing plastic straws anymore. They're doing paper straws. So if you wanted to use paper straws as the core of your bead, and it's quite a nice wide aperture, or I suppose what you would call a drill hole on a actual bead, you could then probably, if you wanted to, you could pop these onto kumihimo or do something like that with it, or some macrame, or if you wanted to add them to a sun catcher or something like that. It's a really good way of kind of using chains or something like that for these. That's if you want to do it that way. But I'm literally just using card. I've got book page as well. So we're going to be using book page. We're going to be using card. And this is just for the core. And then we're also going to be using, while we're going around the core, if you were in on Babble Dabble yesterday, they did a fantastic Easter wreath made out of wooden pegs, and they covered the wooden pegs with washi tape to create a lovely Easter wreath. Now I have got quite a lot of washi tape, and you can use washi tape in these as well. So I'm going to kind of use a couple of different coloured washi tapes. I'm going to use any others. Let's see if I got anything that's a bit brighter. No, we'll just stick with we'll just stick with what we've got there. So I've got some washi tape. You can use washi tape. I've also got, these are, I'll be able to show you them a little bit closer up, but these are Tyvek beads. Now Tyvek, if you want to see how I created these as well, there is actually a video. So at the end of this live, I'll link it at the bottom and you'll be able to see the video of how I created these Tyvek beads. But they were, again, Babble Dabble did a, Gemma and Sue did some paper beads, and they created a really nice necklace. And I think they used the Lidl, I think it was the Lidl magazine to do that with. So, and they got some really great effects with that. So that's another way that you can do that. So that's with the Tyvek. So I might get around to using them, you know, I might not. Other things that I'm going to use are, I've got some of this sari ribbon as well. Not sari ribbon, this is like a, basically I use it sometimes for wrapping up Christmas presents and things. I think they called it Zari, that's it. It was Zari thread. And I mean, I got this years ago from Jewelry Maker, years and years. I've got so many different colours, but you can use these within your beads as well. Again, I've got wire, so I've got all different gauges and sizes of wire that you can use, different colours. I have got these kind of, if I take one out I can show you, these little Rivoli beads. I think they're Rivoli beads or something. They are like a, they've got crystals all in them, and then they're like a rondelle type. They look like and they look like the, oh, what are they called? Steel drums to me. I think they look like the steel drums. So you can use them. Seed beads. I've got a plethora of seed beads here. I've got gemstones. I've got gemstones. I've got macrame, Eslon. So we've got a whole wide range of, I've got findings as well, so I've got my findings. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some more seed beads here. So there is a whole, hi Maria, how are you? I hope everyone is doing really good. Actually, I'm, you know, spring has sprung. I've been in the garden all day, the window's open. So if you see, if you hear, I mean, lots of goings on out there. We've got, like, there's people using motorbikes and stuff. So I do apologise for that, but it is quite warm in here. So I'm going to bring you down now to the desk, and then we can get on with the tinker, so to speak. So if I just bring you down, hopefully we are in shot. I'm just going to move. So I've got different coloured cards. In fact, I didn't even show you the beads, did I? So let me show you the beads that I've created just as an example. So here's one that we've got with book page. So I hope you can see that. So that one there is with the book page. So we've got that there. Then I've got this one here that's with some findings, some wire, and then just some plain bronze style beads, and we've got some bead caps on there. Here's one of the washi tape beads just there. We've got some sari ribbon. Again, this one's just dipping into my box of gemstones, so you could do like quite a few gemstones. And then this is one with sari thread as well. So they're the kind of things that we're going to be creating, and again, you can use them as dragonfly bodies and things like that. So let's get making. So I have just got some scrap cards. This is just I think it's 120 GSM, which I think is about £80, I think, in America. I'm not 100% sure. But I've cut these down to just under about 1 3/4 inches. So I've done these ones quite small, and I think these ones are 1 inch. Yeah, these ones are 1 inch, and these are just old file folders. And then obviously we've got our book page that we're going to use. So we'll go with these ones first, and I'm just literally going to cut this in half because that's going to be quite a big bead. it just depends on how chunky you want your beads. I'm just going to cut that in half. Now, there are several ways that you can roll your core, as I say. If you've got a quilling tool, I have got one, but I really could not find it. I saw it the other day and I thought, oh, I need to get that for this tutorial or this demo, and then I couldn't find it. So, but never mind, it doesn't really matter. So I've just got literally the end of a paintbrush just here. And that's obviously going to create quite a wide core for the center, or you could use your pokey tool, which actually I might use because that'll probably give us a nicer, thinner core. So I'm just going to get it started like so. And then if you wanted to, you can keep rolling with this, but I like to take that out now. And then I just roll with my fingers, and we're just going to roll just a nice core. So this is just going to be the core of our bead. So I like to just roll it just to break the fibers a little bit in the paper. And then I'm just using a bog standard PVA glue. This is a tacky glue. If you've got a 3-in-1 or is it Elmer's tacky glue, you could use any of those. And then I'm just going to hold that there for a few seconds. So just hold that there for a few seconds, rolling it back and forward, and then that should stick. If you've got a hot glue gun, you could use that, but just be very, very careful with your fingers, because obviously a hot glue gun is, well, hot. So now I've got that core there, we'll go with the sari ribbon because I've got it quite close. And for the center, in fact, we'll just do this bit first. So I've literally this is just like sari ribbon, and all I'm going to do is literally pop my glue just down that section there. I'm going to get the sari ribbon and pop that over that section there, and I'm just going to glue along the side, bringing that round. And it's actually quite a nice width. It's quite lucky actually, because I didn't realise it was the same width, so it's more luck than judgment. So a bit more glue, and don't worry, because the glue does actually dry clear. So I'm just going to bring that all the way around, and then I'm just going to do one little bit. Just yes, that is just because that's how I roll. I like that one. Right, so yeah, sorry I wasn't with you last week. I was building a shed. Me and my husband built a shed in our garden last week, so all our garden's all nice and tidy now, ready for the spring and the summer. So I can't wait to get to the garden centre and get some new plants, because I've had to completely gut the garden. So that might be something I might do one day, is do a live in the garden, and then we could do some planting together. Right then, so I've now got my sari ribbon on my core. I'm going to take, this is just a 0.8mm wire, and I'm going to take just a little bit. I've got my wire cutters, and I've probably, how much have I cut there? Just 3 inches, you know, just 3 inches. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hopefully, I'm just going to see if I can bring that up to here. You're going to get your wire so it's sitting flush to your round nose pliers. So these are round nose pliers if you are new to jewelry making. And then what you're going to do is, I've got my wrist facing up, so then I'm just going to rotate my wrist round to create a loop. So as you can see here, this loop kind of looks a little bit like a P. So to counteract that, I'm just going to pop my pliers just in there, and then I'm going to rotate my wrist round, and then that's going to create popping that round there. It's a bit difficult. I'm hoping you can see that. And there you've got your first section, kind of like your eye pin. So we could then just pop that straight on if you wanted to, or we can add a bead. So let's see, what beads are we going to use? I'm just going to pick one random bead. So let's go with, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like, what bead to go with? Right, just put your hand in, Katie, and we're just going to grab one. Oh no, this is very difficult. Right, I've got some. I've got some. That bird is so funny. There's a bird in it, and it does this whistle. It goes like that. Obviously, I would whistle a little bit louder, but that's the call that my husband does to the dog to get her in. And obviously the bird has heard it and is now using it as part of its repertoire. So as you can see here, now I've got some quartzite beads here, and I've just popped that on. And then I need to make a loop on the other end. So all I'm going to do now is push that away from myself. Come in with my cutters, probably just about finger's width. Hold the rest of the wire. And then I'm going to pop in with my round nose pliers, flush again, and then just roll that back round. And then there you go. So now we've got the start of our bead. So we can add quite a few different things to this. We could add some of these to it if you wanted to. We could do maybe some more trim actually. Let's have a look, see what trim we've got. Oh. I've got some eyelash trim here. So this is just literally like you can knit scarves and tops and things with it. So I'm actually going to add some of this to that. So I'll just cut a little amount off. And then again popping in with the glue. So I'll just pop a little bit underneath there. And then we can glue that down. I like this because it's going to give a real nice bohemian sort of look to it. And then bring your glue just around, and then you can just follow that around there. It's just a nice way to add a little bit of texture to your either your jewellery, or if you're doing it for your journals or anything like that. Handbag charms, absolutely perfect for handbag charms. And I'm just going to cut that off there. The only thing is, it does create a little bit of a mess. And there we go. So we've got ourselves a nice little, I think I might need to put a little bit more glue on there. But actually what I might do now is, because we've got that, I'm going to get some wire. So I'm just going to take some 0.4 wire. Cut that off. And then, just around the top of the bead, just in here, I'm going to wrap around a couple of times. Then I'm just going to go with the wire. I'm not going to add any beads right now, and then this will just hold that eyelash trim as well. So I'll cut that off in a second, and then we can just wrap that round together. Bring that round with your pliers, just let it click into place into there. You'll feel it click underneath. Then you can take that section out and then just squeeze that together, so then you've got no sharp little bits. And then that's going to keep everything together. So there's another kind of take on a boho bead. Right then, so let's do one with washi tape this time. Okay, Isabel, thank you so much. And I'll take care, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so next, let's go with, we'll do one of the Tyvek ones while we've got a Tyvek one ready to go, and then we'll do the washi tape, I think. Just have a quick slurp of squash. Now then, so we've got these lovely green style colours. I'm just having a look to see what beads we can use alongside that. Do we want to go? No, we don't. What about, I might wire wrap some, I've got this, actually it might not work. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Ah, I know what we can do. Right then, so I'm going to take some of these, what should I call them, like Rivoli style beads. Let's see what colours. So we've got purple. That bird. Oh dear me, it does make me laugh. There we go. So we've got 2 purple. Pop that back in there. And then, I know they're silver core, but it doesn't really matter. Cut the wire again. Can you hear that bird now? It's so funny. It really is. Okay, so again with the loop, just popping in and then making it more of a pea than a lollipop. And then I think what I will do is pop in just a little, have I got any? I have got purple, but I want a small purple. Have we got anything in here? Here we go. I've got some. I don't know whether they're going to go on there because they're Swarovski crystals. Oh yes. Okay, is that going to be too small? No, I like that. I like that. So, and I pop my Tyvek bead. That should sit inside of there. Pop your Rivoli, not Rivoli, Rondelle, and then your Swarovski. Cut that, and then roll that back, creating a pea, not a pea, a nice kind of lollipop shape. So now they're all going to sit lovely into place. And then what I will do, because we've got the Swarovski crystals around there, let's take some of this gold. This is 0.4 as well. And going to, again, just wrap that around the bottom of that bead a couple of times. And then we can thread on some Swarovski crystals. So I'll put on one. I'll just leave that there for the second. Put on one. And then you can wrap that around. And pop on another one. Like so. And then just move that around a little bit more. And then with the rest of your wire, I'm just going to kind of go around that particular Swarovski and then go underneath. So this is where you can start kind of really going a little bit different with your design, so you can create really nice textures and looks with your boho beads. So if you've got any beads left over from projects, or if you've got a bead scoop, if you've been lucky enough to get a bead scoop, see, I mean, they're just going to catch the light really, really beautifully. So if you've got like a bead scoop or something like that, you could then use that on these. And as I say, they could be great for bag charms, or if you wanted to have them as a charm on your purse, or just as earrings if you wanted to do some really nice boho style earrings to wear with a maxi dress in the summertime. And that'd be really, really cool. And again, it's a good way of using up packaging, magazines or anything like that that you want to, you know, that you want to use up and you don't want to throw away. It just means that you've got some very interesting beads as well. So just sit one day, you know, and watch the TV, and then you can kind of make up your beads as you're sat watching television, and then you've got them ready to go. If you pop them into a little dish or something like that, then it's a really good way of, I'm just popping this underneath, it's getting a little bit short, so it's just a really good way of kind of getting a stash built up, and then you're not that I say you're wasting time, but you know, you can get on with the fun bit, which is this bit, you know, trying to create something nice. Now I'm just going to take that and wrap that around this section. There we go, and then I'll just snip that off. And these are nice because this will then nestle underneath there and it's not going to be scratchy. So cut that off. So there's another one. So that one is with Tyvek. So we've done, oh there we go. So we've done one with fabric and kind of like a trim, which I am going to trim, just to give that a little bit of a trim across there, give it a bit of a haircut. So we've got that one and we've got that one. So now let's do a washi tape bead. So again, we're just going to take one of these. I already done one, and this is just an inch strip of card. Again, like I say, if you wanted to use a straw, you can use a straw instead. So if you've got your washi tapes left over from your wreath that we made yesterday, then this is the perfect way to use up some of your washi tapes. If you wanted to then dip them into a varnish or a resin, then you could have them as beads to wear on like a bracelet or something like that. So that'd be really cool. So it's really just a nice way of getting all of your scraps and all of your extra beads that you've got after projects and things like that, because we all have beads left over, don't we? So right, pop a bit more glue underneath there, and then bring that round. So what's the weather been like with everybody else then? Has it been nice today? I think we're going to get some more nice weather over the weekend, and I think we've actually got snow over the weekend, so that's going to be fun. So as you can see there, we've now got our core. So now I'm going to go in. I've got this lovely green Harlequin washi tape, and I'm just going to pop that onto the paper. And we're just going to, the beauty with washi tape is the fact that you can, it's like a tissue tape. If you were on Babble Dabble yesterday, you'll have heard all of this, but it's like a tissue tape. So it's, I don't know if you can see that, it's quite see-through. It's just like a tissue paper, more or less. So I've just popped one around there, and I'll do the same on this side. And I'm just wrapping that round, and it's just like a nice decorative tape. You can use it in scrapbooking, you can use it in your planners, you can use it for your journals, or even, as I say, like this kind of thing, you can use it for your beads. So I'm just going to pop that on. Oh good, I'm glad that we've all had some nice weather though. It's been nice. I can't wait to get out in the garden. Yes, I know, it's fabulous, isn't it, to be able to get out in the garden, Maria? So now, as you can see here, I've now covered that bead in washi tape. So that in itself is quite decorative. So what can we do next? I'm going to... I want to put some of this around. Not that. Not that. Not that. What did I do with the other one? Oh, I literally just popped. In fact, that's what I might do. I'm going to do that. We're going to get some findings. So if you are new to jewellery making, findings are basically what these are. And a finding is anything that you use to either finish off a piece of jewellery or adorn a piece of jewellery. So the word findings actually came about from silversmiths and goldsmiths, and when they're at work at a desk like this, and they have an apron that kind of sits, that's attached to the desk, and then all of the bits of like the offcuts of like wire, so say like I had the offcut of wire earlier on, all of the offcuts of wire would, or gold or what have you, would fall into their lap, and then they would finish the piece and they would have to then create a clasp or something like that, and they would look down and they would find something to create that particular piece, and that is why they're called findings. So yes, I was quite pleased when I learnt that. I thought it was quite a nice little thing. So I'm going to take some of these gold balls. Yeah, we'll take some of the gold balls on there, and then actually what we will do is, I'll just make up my eye pin again. So, and again, this is just 0.8 wire that I've had kicking around. So just, you can use 0.8, you can use 0.6, 1 mil, just depending on obviously what wires you've got. Were you planting anything nice, or were you just tidying up the garden, Maria? Just going to pop that through there, and then I might put in a gemstone. I might go with that, and then pop that on maybe. That's quite, that looks very Mardi Gras, doesn't it? This, it's quite a Mardi Gras style bead. And I'll pop that one on there. There we go. So now we've got something that looks a little bit like that. Just going to push that away. Bring that back up. I'll do the book page one in a second. And then bring that round into a loop. And there you've got your bead there. So what can we do to finesse this one a little bit? I've got these beads now. Popping something like that around. We can wrap that around the top there, and then bring that round to there. I'm literally just playing about with these. Bring that round there, and then cut that. Run that through the top. And come on. I thought this might work, but it's not. My hands don't want to work either today. Oh, strawberry plants. Oh, lovely. I actually found a strawberry growing in my garden, so I was quite excited by that. Come on, can't get that. Honestly, I'm very sorry. My hand really is a bit sore from all the sanding and things that I was doing today. Right, stay there. There we go. Pull that tight. I'm going to do the same on this side. Hopefully I can get that in and around. Do you know what? I was thinking about starting to watch the Tiger King again. Oh dear. I love that programme. I absolutely love that programme. It's just unbelievable. It really, really is. I will show you this in a second. There we go. And then you can glue those sections together. You've got something that looks a little bit like that. Right then, let's do the book page. So if you've got somebody who is bookish and loves reading books, then this is a really nice, you could do this into a little bookmark if you wanted to. So even if it's the same kind of text, and like if it's Alice in Wonderland or something like that, that'd be really cool. So I'm just going to bring that round again. There we go. And then you can see there that we've got the book pages all done. Grab that, and because you're winding it up, oh, my glue's gone. Because you're winding it up, it gets a lot thicker. So as I say, if you've got like Mod Podge or something like that, you could then coat it in that if you wanted to. So I'm just going to roll that around. What I might do is I've got some music tissue paper, not tissue paper, washi tape just here. I'm going to pop some of that on. Now this washi tape, I think this one I got from the pound shop, and I think this one I got from Hobbycraft ages ago. I bought a whole load of it because there was like, it was all really vintage looking. It's got music notes. What else was there? There was I'm gonna put music at the top, and there was butterflies as well, and I just love it. I love adding these to my journals. So just rip that there, and this again will help keep everything all together. If you wanted to do paper mache onto these as well, that would be really cool too. So you could do like a paper mache style bead, or if you wanted to, there you go, you've got that, and then you could cut down the center. Just gonna cut down the center there. Now I really am going off piece, and you can make yourself a pair of earrings. So we could go in with some nice black beads. We've got one there. I think these are black onyxly. I think they are, like so, and a pearl. That'd be nice. So we've got those. Is there any more of those smaller ones? Yes, 1 and 2. and 1 and 2. So we've got all those there. I'm just going to pop those inside my washi tape, because then they won't go anywhere, and then we can make some earrings. So I'm just going to, how long have we got? Oh, 20 minutes. Okay, so for my earring, oops, just drop that. I'm going to bring that round, bring that up like so. Just going to trim the edge of this off, it's a bit. Our friend's back again. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know whether these are going to go through the 0.8. Right, there's one. And then we'll put out a black bead. And one of these. And then no, a black bead. And then one of these. And then if you've got any of the tassels that you get with our with the Gems of Distinction from Jewelry Maker, then you could pop one of those on the end there, or if you make your own tassels, that would be really cool. Cut that there, and then we can bring that back up. So we've got one just there, and then we'll do the same again. So you don't have to use them just for decorating journals or something like that. You can actually use them for jewellery as well if you wanted to. And earrings, it's not too bad because obviously you're not going to, they're not on the skin like a bracelet or a necklace or even a ring. So it's just nice to have something a little bit different. And then, you know, especially because they're a little bit of a dangly earring, people will then see them and think, oh, you know, is that paper in your ear, you know? So obviously if it's raining and you're not under cover, then I wouldn't wear them. But so there we go, we've got those bits here. I'm just going to get some shepherd hooks. So these are shepherd hooks, and all I'm going to do is open this section. No, not on that one because that doesn't have a spring. Okay, so I'm just going to open this section here. We've got like a little bit of a jump ring, and I'm going to go in with my pliers and just rock that back, opening it north to south, and then we'll pop that closed, and then open it up again, do that again and close that. So there you've got your earrings. Now I've done it so you've got music on one side and the music on the other there. So what else can we do within a few minutes? Let's have a look. I do like these ones with the multi gemstones on, so we'll finish off with one of these and then we can talk about, I really don't know what I'm going to do next week. It's going to be a bit of a surprise, I think. Right, so I'll pop those back, and then we can go ahead and make one of these. So one more time with our pokey tool or your paintbrush, knitting needle, anything that's kind of got like a handle, or if you do have a quilling tool, that would be absolutely perfect. Yes, they do look very different, don't they? You know, they're just a really, really fun way of mixing all of your mediums together as well, which, as you know, I love. If you wanted to, actually, you could make the cores out of polymer clay if you like to make polymer clay jewelry. So then, you know, then you could actually have your fabric on there and use it as a necklace or something like that. But again, if you want to dip them in resin, or if you now I know years ago they used to have a melting pot. Ranger used to do a melting pot. I think they discontinued it, which is a shame, because I really wanted one and I never got one. So never mind, you snooze you lose sometimes. Just cut that. Right, so again with our loop, pop that onto there. And I would love to see if you make these, you know, if you've got any of the zari threads and ribbons and things like that, it would be great to see what you do with them, because I think it's a great idea, and it kind of uses, like I say, everything up, and it adds something a little bit different. It's a little bit unexpected, and I think that's a great way of using bits and pieces, isn't it? Just to do it in an unexpected fashion. So we just pop this. If you've got even old bed sheets, dye some old bed sheets if you haven't got zari thread or anything, and then just rip them. That would be a really good idea as well. So you could do something like that. You know, you could dye them with avocados. If you dye them with avocado, like a white sheet, it comes out really nice blush pink. You can and that's with the avocado skins, I mean. You can do onion. You can use onions for dyeing as well, if you wanted to create some really nice natural looking. If you would like to share your makes, you can share your makes over on Poppy K Crafts. That would be amazing. So if you want to share any of your makes, I've got my Facebook page over there if you wanted to do that. Or if you go onto my Instagram, I might actually make up a hashtag and then pop on do a hashtag. So then I can do like a wall of fame type thing every week, or so it doesn't have to be what I've done on the day. You can actually just make something and pop it on there. So I'm gonna have to think of a hashtag. So if anyone knows, you know, if anyone's got a good idea for a hashtag, I mean, I could just do hashtag Tinker Tuesday or something like that, but it'd have to be one that somebody hasn't used already, because then I can see what you've done. So look out on my Facebook page and I will figure out a hashtag, and then you can hashtag over on Instagram or on my Facebook page, and then oh my goodness me, that is so funny, Laura. And I will show you how to do a hashtag, or not show you how to do, I'll let you know what the hashtag is, and then we can go from there. So I've just added, oh, I'll tell you what, Laura, that's made my day, that has, because I can just see your face. Right then, so I'm just going to create this, and then we're just going to get a handful of gemstones and some 0.4 wire and some 0.4 wire, and then I'm just going to wrap the wire around this section in here, just like that. Just get it insecure. So I've done a couple of wraps, and then I'm literally just going to, if I get my washi tape, I'm just going to do this, and then whatever comes out comes out. There we go. So we'll take the labradorite there. So just going to get rid of that little bit of, where's my cutters? There we go. Pop that labradorite just in there, I'm going to wrap my wire around there. Let's grab a nugget of, I think that's probably onyx, or it could be rutilated, or I don't know. And I'm just going to wrap my wire around there. Bring it down a bit so we're into the center now. Let's go with this bit of dyed magnesite wheel. Pop that on. Bring that round. I'm literally just creating little cushions of goodness with all of these gemstones. Oh, here we go. I think that's a turquoise. And this to me really is kind of like a boho look. So I'll pop that underneath there. Just, you're kind of sewing your beads in and on. And I absolutely love this. I might actually just make a necklace just like this and create all the beads, and then maybe have a wirework centerpiece or something like that. So wrap that round there, bring that round, and we'll do one more. What shall I go for? That bit of neon apatite. Just there. So you can use even different textures of gemstones, so nuggets, rondelles, wheels. You know, it's a really, really fantastic way of using up your leftovers. Or if you've got a big box like me, it's a fantastic way. Oh dear me, I love it. I love it. Well, that's because she's getting old, Laura, you know? And she's 50 next year. Oh, she'll kill me for that. Oh, I am sorry. Oh dear. My husband's 50 this year. Oh, and I'm... how old am I? Oh, I'm 44 this year. Oh. Right. Anyway. Then cut that there. I'm just going to pick these up and pop them into there. I can hear her now. I can't believe you just said that. So there we go. So these are what we've made within the hour, basically. So they're our boho beads. So I'm just going to bring you back. Hello. Hello. There we go. So that is boho beads. So I'm loving those. Actually, I might actually just turn those into earrings. They're fab, aren't they? Just a great way of using up, as I say, all of your little crafty bits. Washi tape, Tyvek, book page. Just a lovely way to spend an hour or two. And that's it. You could use magazines. You can use anything. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really am not sure what I'm doing next week. I've toyed with a few ideas. So yeah, I don't know what to do next week. So keep your eyes peeled. Poppy K Crafts over on Facebook. I shall link it there. I will probably link it all over my other social medias as well. Don't forget that I am on Instagram as well if you want to follow me over on Instagram. Yes, Rosary linked them into a necklace. Yes, so you could do like you could have like a gemstone in between each or something like that. I mean, I've got these agates that you could have. I mean, that is just going to look amazing, isn't it? Love it, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, if you want to, as I say, share them all over. Just share them everywhere. You know, if you want to pop them onto the Wall of Fame on Jewelry Maker, that would be amazing, because that would be great to see them up there. You know, using up all your bits and pieces that you make with your jewelry and things like that. And if you are a journaler and you like making them for journals, I'd love to see them on your journals as a dangle or what have you. Pop them onto a paper clip, all kinds of things. So thank you so much for watching, and again, for spending an hour with me. Taking an hour out of your day to spend with me is fantastic, and thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And I will see you next week. You stay safe, you enjoy the beautiful weather that we're having, and take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye.